Following the accidental drone strike that killed over 80 villagers in Tudumberi community on December 3, 2023, the federal government promised to rebuild the community. In fulfilling that promise, Vice President Kashim Shettima is in Kaduna to inaugurate the rebuilding of the Tudumberi community as part of the federal government's resettlement scheme for persons impacted by conflict. The Vice President says the resettlement schemes will provide conflict victims a dignified environment to live and dream.
This groundbreaking event is but the first step in a long journey towards restoration and empowerment. We must continue to provide support and opportunities for those affected, ensuring that they have access to education, healthcare, and economic resources. We must create an environment where every individual can rebuild their lives with dignity and hope.
The Vice President further commends Governor Obasani for his efforts to restore peace and stability in southern Kaduna.
In just about a year in office, His Excellency Governor Obasani has been an inspiration for unity in this beautiful state. His inclusive approach is worthy of commendation and emulation by all the states and communities. His sense of inclusivity, his capacity, his courage to reach out to our brethren in southern Kaduna is worthy of special mention and commendation.
Meanwhile, the Kaduna State government has handed over land title documents to the National Emergency Management Agency for the resettlement scheme. Governor Sani says over 275 million naira in public and private donations have been disbursed to alleviate the sufferings of victims and their families.
Under this project handled by NEMA, 4 resettlement communities will be built in Igabi, Ikarajiwa, and Koru local governments for internally displaced victims of banditry. Houses, hospitals, and schools will be built to enable the victims to start life afresh. Kaduna State government has allocated lands to NEMA in Igabi, Ikarajiwa, and Koru local governments for the construction of the 4 resettlement communities.
Locals and traditional leaders could not hide their joy as they expressed gratitude to the federal government and the governor of Kaduna State for keeping to their promise.
This is a promise which His Excellency made during the visit he carried out when the incident happened here in Tudumberi. It's a very, very tragic thing that happened, but the Vice President, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, and other governors that accompanied him made a pledge, and we are really happy that this pledge is being fulfilled.
Officials say Benue, Zamfara, Sokoto, KB, Katsina, Niger, and Kaduna states will benefit from the resettlement scheme. Nisi Gabriel, Arise News, Kaduna.